Black power! Black power! Black power!
On Saturday, September 24th, a coalition of black self-defense groups led by the Elmer Geronimo Pratt Gun Club held their third annual Second Amendment Unity March to the state capitol in Austin, Texas, a journey that would cause them to cross paths with an unfamiliar crowd, supporters of January 6 defendants.
Get the fuck back.
It's a huge source of the...
No. In 1776, you really believe that this land was made for you and me? All the songs that we sing, this land is your land, this land is my land, this land ain't made for me and you and me.
I appreciate y'all coming out here today, making sure that we can do something to advance our people. We all know reparations and a black agenda is the only way that we can do that. So what we're out here pushing for today is reparations in particular, and also a hate crime bill that protects black people, because black people are targeted more than any other group in America.
Reparations! Now! When do we want it? Now!
Beginning their march at a library, the group made clear that their primary demand was reparations for descendants of enslaved people in the United States.
Reparations! Now! I said reparations! Now! We love ourselves, and if you love yourself, you're gonna protect yourself, right? Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We don't say hands up, don't shoot. We say guns up, shoot back. Guns up! We got our guns up! Shoot back! Our guns up! Shoot back! We need reparations! Now! We want reparations! Now! This used to be black! 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 You said reparations? Now! Reparations?
Now! Yeah! We are the black Americans that have a lineage that built this country off of blood, sweat, and tears in the midst of terror. We want our reparations, damn it! Cut that check! Cut that check! Cut that check! Cut that check! Immigration, we don't want none!
Take your ass home!
While calling for reparations, the group also advocated against illegal immigration.
Immigrants, we've been here! Immigrants, we've been here!
Take your ass home!
What do we want?
Closed borders!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Closed borders!
When do we want it?
Now!
Reparations! Take your ass home! You, take your ass home! Today, reparations now! Take your ass home! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power!
You know, we have people that are essentially being tortured for just showing up to a place, and I don't think anybody would agree with that. You know, going and standing for freedom and standing up for what you believe in should never get you incarcerated.
Upon arriving at the Capitol, the group came across a rally supporting January 6 defendants. The Solidarity for J6 rally speakers attempted at first to offer welcome, which was not warmly received.
We're here today to fight for justice, for freedom, and liberty. And we welcome all comers to stand up against the oppression and the disrespect.
Why would you lead with that?
Braden leads the Southern Patriot Council and has participated in numerous armed actions leading up to and following the events of January 6th. In October 2021, Eric participated in an event celebrating the life of Ashley Babbitt. On Saturday, Eric introduced himself to Nick Bezel, founder and chairman of the Elmer Geronimo Pratt Gun Club.
Generally, man, good to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you.
We're Second Amendment, advocates, so we love what y'all are doing, so that's great.
So you believe in dismantling the system the way that it is, that's unjust toward people?
I believe that we need to stand up together so that we can put the checks and balances and fix the broken system that we have. I mean, if we can actually get in there and fix the damage, if we can fix the way these people are treated in the system. See, we have grandmothers that were arrested for J6 for just being at the Capitol and not even going in. We have people that, I know I come from from Fort Worth, Funky Town up there. So, I spent plenty of time out there, Stop 6, Como, Holland Hills, and spent plenty of time watching my brothers out there be treated.
So let me ask you a question. Do you believe black people should receive reparations for what our ancestors did to build the wealth of this nation when we were promised
Absolutely.
Being restitution, 40 acres, and therefore be taken away. You agree
absolutely.
with that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I appreciate
we need to start with the royalty and the tribes in Africa. Then we need to go to Britain. And Britain, you know, out there in Britain, they were the ones that were responsible for the actual movement from Africa to, you know, America and all the other nations. It wasn't just America.
But do you think America should pay also?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, plantation owners, you know, especially plantation owners. You know, they're the people, they're the families that are still, you know, they have wealth because of it.
Republicans, do not dare make the mistake in thinking you will get our vote simply because we believe in exercising our Second Amendment. Yes, I'm talking to you, Ted Cruz and Governor Abbott. Don't think we are standing with you because we are against illegal immigration. We mean business today, and our business is tangibles. Reparation is a restorative justice claim, a debt that's owed to our ancestors that built this land with their blood, sweat, and tears in the midst of terror. Delineation. We as Black Americans with a specific lineage to this land recognize that others who wish to gain political access by cosplaying as us would only prove to be dead weight to the plight of the advancement of the American Negro. Yes, I'm talking to you, Sister Kamala Harris.
Voting over there. It's going to empower. I don't give a damn what you want, okay?
I support these people and everything they're doing right now to have free speech and stand here and say what they want to say. I don't have to agree with everything they say, but that's what being an American is. Respecting each other's value. Respecting the fact that we're both calling out injustice. They've experienced a horrible injustice. And unfortunately, we're just now getting a taste of it.
When people start using that now word, now we see what's been going on in this country. Now we understand the injustice that happens to people. Now. When did that happen? 2021? Now?
As the rally took place, tensions formed between the two sides.
This is not the way to go about things, man. It's about changing.
How are you going to tell me how I'm supposed to go about it?
Because I'm out here promoting love, and you seem to be promoting a lot of hate.
Man.
Still getting all on me, man. I love you guys.
Can you give him some space?
I love you guys.
Can you give him some space?
I tried, man. All I was trying to do was shave my face. That's it.
We should all stand up against lumping people into groups. It's a mistake. It's a big mistake in this country.
That's on. Reparations right now. Reparations right now.
Unification is
So everybody needs to unite and help because they need their spirits lifted. So go to Condemned USA and StopHate.net and start learning the truth. And let's just take our government back, not violently, but peacefully.
Let's just say, not even in all this gear right here. Let's just say we all went and we had the same, half of the energy that those people had on that day. How do you think that would have turned out?
This just here, 300 black people dead on the streets of Washington, D.C.
We go back to that day where that 14-year Air Force veteran that proudly served your country jumped up into a window and without any warning whatsoever or knowledge that was what was going to happen was cold-bloodedly murdered. Any unarmed individual that has been executed. There's one woman that comes in mind from a neighborhood up in Fort Worth. Her name was Tatiana Jefferson. I'm going to correlate these two.
Tatiana Jefferson is a Texas woman who was shot by a police officer through the window of her own home in 2019. The officer who killed her currently awaits a murder trial.
Put your hands up! Show me your hands!
Eric Braden attempted to compare her death to that of Ashley Babbitt, shot while climbing through a window in the United States Capitol, which was swiftly rejected by the black self-defense groups.
Tatiana Jefferson did not deserve to be murdered. And that's my hometown. I'm just speaking out about this.
She was in her home.
In her home through a window.
She was in her home.
In her home, unarmed, and she was shot through a window. So, I'm going to correlate these two things.
She was in her home. home.
Why would you use a black woman?
She was in her home.
The situation is,
Do you really believe that this is our home?
The Pro J6 Defendants rally was held in conjunction with a similar rally taking place in D.C., featuring Mickey Whithoft, the mother of Ashley Babbitt.
Donald Trump is an amazing man. He was an amazing leader, but he's one man. He's one man. Look inside yourself and be your own hero. Stand up and speak up, because if not, this country's lost.
The Texas group played a message from Whithoft at their rally.
I want to thank you guys for organizing this sister rally to the rally that's going on in D.C. this weekend. Thank you. God bless America. Stay strong and keep pushing that truth out there, because, you know, the old cliche, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. You just have to set it free, and it'll defend itself. So I know everybody there has the heart of a lion, and thank you for showing up, and thank you for keep showing up. And we love you guys. God bless you. God bless America.
that's Mickey. She has the heart of the lion.
Just so you know, your white privilege is not to go.
And you're not going to know if you don't shut your mouth.
Oh.
People just don't like history and ignore shit until it affects them.
That's a great point. Kool-Aid's free, along with free everything else. So hey, while we're talking about free, let's talk about reparations.
Yeah, and they talk about we need to unite, but Kool-Aid is free.
Let's talk about reparations for J6ers. How would all you say?
Hey, he said Kool-Aid.
Reparations for J6. And then maybe we'll talk about y'all later.
This laughable.
Maybe.
This is laughable because look, the true colors end up showing at a certain point, right? They gonna end up showing up at a certain point. The true colors gonna always show.
They want us divided.
I'm not fighting the same battle.
We can unite. We're fighting the same enemy.
Reparations now.
For J6.
Well,
You run into a government building and you think Secret Service is not gonna lay your ass down? What are y'all talking about? They talking about something that happened January of last year. Marvin Guy been incarcerated for 8 years without trial.
8 years.
8 years.
Because they killed one of their own.
8 years without trial.
Meanwhile, the black self-defense groups brought attention to a case they care about. Marvin Guy has been held in jail for 8 years without trial after police raided his home.
8 years in Bell County Jail without a trial.
Without trial.
Of a bogus no-knock raid that, by the way, there was no drugs found in his brother's home because the police didn't do a proper investigation to find out that there weren't going to be any drugs in that man's home. And unfortunately for the police, an officer lost his life that day.
Guy is accused of shooting a police officer, but says he didn't know it was law enforcement entering his home.
Now they come there, busting in his door at 5 in the morning, looking for drugs, which they didn't find any. They didn't find no drugs, but they pinned it on him because they have poor training and that their police officers kill their own person. So I'm speaking on behalf of my brother, and I'm telling you, I know he'll be overwhelmed to know that all of you are sitting here today. And I appreciate you, and I want to say thank you for him. This means a lot.
Marvin Guy, 8 years without trial.
hey, you know our J6ers are in jail for 2 years with no trial?
2 years without.
2 years. No trial. Oh, look at him cry.
A government building.
Back to Europe you go. Take your ass home. Reparations now.
State troopers watched the situation closely, but did not intervene as tensions flared between the two groups.
Most of us have been respectful. We put our hearts in this. And
You know what time it is. Take your ass home. You too, Cracker. Take your ass home.
Anubis, what is your profession? Click, click, bang, bang.
Eventually, the Elmer Geronimo Pratt Gun Club and their allies marched away. No violence occurred.
Hey, don't y'all love being black? Hell yeah, I love being black. There's a brother by the name of Marvin Guy. He's been incarcerated for 8 years without trial in Texas for defending his household against police officers that raided his home at 5 o'clock in the morning. He defended his household, didn't know it was the police, somebody was killed, but still, anybody would do the same thing. Free Marvin Guy!
While the group is known for exercising their First and Second Amendment rights on the street, Nick Bezel says he plans to take their agenda to the State House early next year.
Well, I think the main thing we wanted to do was bring awareness to what we call the Black Agenda, reparations, a hate crime bill for special protections for Black people, delineation, which shows that we're our own ethnic group of protected class, and among other things. And so we wanted to let them know that's what we wanted to do, as well as in January when the new State House session is in, that we plan on coming with policy, something tangible behind our actions. Because with symbolism, you have to have something tangible behind it, and that's the plan on what we plan on doing going forward. In January, we plan on going into the State House and lobbying to get some of these bills passed that we're working on.
Would you mind clarifying, what was the, I guess, immigration demand of this group?
Right. We don't have a problem with immigration itself, but we do have a problem with illegal immigration, because a lot of times jobs are taken away from Black people because of illegal immigration. If you go into subdivisions, brand new build subdivisions, all the employees who work there are Mexicans. There's no Black people that work there. I mean, every single employee is a Mexican. You go from subdivision to subdivision and you see the same thing. Factory jobs, illegal immigrants work there. So Black people are locked out from employment due to illegal immigration. So we want to stop illegal immigration so Black people can make living wages.
Ford Fisher, News to Share, with additional footage by John Freena, Kelby Casebolt, and Joey Pluto for Activism Uncensored, a collaboration with TK News.